Hey guys, it's Nancy Ann. Are you wondering what I kept for my April styling service unboxings? Well, stick around and I'll fill you in. Thank you very much for joining me on my what I kept for the month of April. These videos can wind up being a little bit long, so if you want to pause and go get yourself something to drink and come back, that would be fine with me. I just get a little chatty in them and I tell a little bit about my life and things. If you are new here and you like things like unboxings, and at least once a week I do a clothing unboxing, and sometimes then I'll throw in other things in between. Generally my clothing unboxings upload at 6 a.m. on Thursday mornings. So April has been, so far, I'm recording this early, has been a really busy / stressful month. Came up to the end of it, coming off of my trip to Savannah with my best friend, which was a ton of fun. Really nice to get 6 days of quality girlfriend time with her. We just had a blast. And then I started kind of getting to a little bit of routine for a week and a half or so, and then I found out that one of my daughters, the one in Minnesota, needed emergency surgery, and I dropped everything and drove out there. It's an 11-hour drive one way, and spent several days with them. I think she wanted her mama there more for emotional reasons than physical, but I did a little bit of helping out too. And once she looked like she was doing pretty good, I drove back. Thankfully, we had done some recording ahead even before then, so we were able to keep the videos going while I was gone. And then we've got that trip out west coming up. I won't go into why, because I've talked about it in past videos. If you want to know what's going on, just watch the video right before this, which should be Front Door Fashion. And even the videos before that, I talk about it as well in the month of April, the unboxing videos, the clothing subscription unboxing. But right before we leave for that, the day before, is Easter. So we're doing a bunch of recording ahead right now too, to just kind of get us through the end of the month, so that when we come back from the trip out west, we're not stressing out trying to punch out a bunch of videos. It's fun. Making the videos is fun. It's a happy kind of fun. But, you know, obviously there's some deadlines and things that we need to make, and I put a little pressure on myself. And I'm going to be talking about some of those events while I show you the clothes from the unboxings. So anyway, the first one of the month was Trunk Club, and that was a really good styling this time. The 2 times before it wasn't so hot, but this one a lot better. So from that one, I kept the pink t-shirt that's kind of got the Swiss dot detail on it. I really like this. It's a stretchy fabric. I've seen it in several unboxings. I'd been asking for bright pink in all the boxes. I was happy to get that one. I've worn it several times, including to Savannah. I kept the shacket. Almost everybody liked this. A couple of people had very strong opinions against it, but the truth is it was on sale for $32 off of, I think, originally $89. It's 10% wool, so it's pretty warm, and I've worn it quite a lot. I mean, my price per wear right now is probably down to like $1 a wear, and it's going to get less because I'm sure I'll be picking this up again in the fall once it warms up here in Indiana. I really, really like this one, and in Minnesota it was very handy because not every day was super cold, but every day was at least a little bit chilly. So this was the light jacket that I brought, and I've got quite a lot of use out of this one just in the couple weeks that I've had it so far. And then the other thing, the other thing I kept from it was this little green swing tank. I don't have a tank in this color, and I think I'll get a lot of use out of that as well. Then the next unboxing was Fashom. I didn't keep anything. There were some cute items. I didn't have a problem with the styling in that one. The jeans just, I didn't need jeans. Some of the tops were cute. The cardigan was cute. Some of them I looked at the video footage going back and I didn't feel like they were that flattering. And I just felt like my other wardrobe needs were bigger than what came in that box. And I always feel bad for the stylists. I wonder if they're given some sort of bonus or commission if people purchase. So I apologize to her for not purchasing anything. it just wasn't what I was needing at the moment. And I'm at a point where I really need to, in my wardrobe, only put the things that will fill in holes or that I really, really like. Because I'm to a point where I don't have big wardrobe needs anymore. Those fortunately have been met over the past 6 months of making these videos, and you guys have helped me with that, and I really appreciate it. So Fashom all went back. Then there was StitchFix was next. I did need a semi-formal dress, or a dress for a semi-formal event to do with the trip out to Vegas, my husband's stealth reunion, the big dinner that they do. And StitchFix provided that. This is the Calvin Klein green dress with the tulip sleeves. It has the exposed zipper in the back. Absolutely love this. I took it upstairs and tried it on, as I do all the items that I'm considering from the boxes with clothes in my wardrobe, to make sure it works with things. And I tried it on with shapewear, and it looks even better than it did in the video. So this one is staying. I like this. I'm looking forward to wearing it. Not sure how much I'll wear it outside of that, but I did need a dress for that event. And I think this is classic enough. I'll be able to wear it in the future. I have got a hair in my eye. Isn't that the most annoying thing? The other thing I kept from Stitch Fix was the sandals. Definitely was in need of a pair of stylish sandals. It's got that kind of woven toe, which is kind of in right now. These actually have a little bit of arch support in them. I have sandals, but they've been around for a long time and they just needed replacing. These at less than $60 were a good deal. So by the time I was paying for both of these, though, I wanted to stop spending because I still had Front Door Fashion coming up. And Front Door Fashion, often I spend quite a bit. Now, she was really trying to help me find clothes for going to Disney with my daughter and the events around the stealth reunion. But that box was kind of had an ethnic or tribal type feel to it, and that's just not my style. So a lot of it didn't work for me, unfortunately. And in a way, that was kind of a blessing because their clothes are super high quality. They're not marked up. I went online and checked the price of everything I was considering. They were completely on par with what they were selling anywhere else. It's just that they're high-end clothes, so they're more expensive. So in a way, like I said, it was a little bit of a relief that a lot of things didn't work, because it would have been really hard to have whittled it down. So what I wound up doing was keeping this really, really pretty lilac top. It is by Michael Stars. It's the first Michael Stars piece of clothing I've purchased. It was kind of expensive, but 3 of you had used my referral link, and I also had some credit from purchasing 5 items from the one before. So I had quite a bit of credit on this. I'd already paid the $100 deposit. There is no styling fee with them, but I paid the $100 deposit. And so that was already paid for. And honestly, I had very little out of pocket by the time I was done paying the remainder for these items. I did get the black dress with the racing stripe. When I took it upstairs and I tried it on with just in my mirror after I'd calmed down and slept a night, which I always do. I always sleep on it at least one night before I make my decisions. But when I did that, I really like this dress, and I don't know, this might be being worn to Disney, but I'm definitely taking it on that trip, and I'll be wearing it around here a lot. I will get so much use out of that. And the last item that I kept from Front Door Fashion, well, I kind of kept it. I was able to exchange the kind of turquoise blue Not Your Daughter's jeans, skinny jeans. I normally don't want any more skinny jeans, but these were so different than anything I've owned, and I thought that during the summer these would be fantastic. So I exchanged them for a size up. I was so glad when Rachel told me that they were available in a larger size. So I did keep 3 pieces out of that. All of the things I wanted to have my clothing needs met for this month in the boxes, the stylist answered. I love doing these styling services. Yeah, the clothes are a little more expensive than if I went out, well, they're a lot more expensive, and purchased on my own. But so many of you have been so good to me and used my my referral links, which honestly, I always say this, it's enabled me to continue the channel. That's true. No lie right there. And Additionally, I don't have to get in my Dodge Ram and drive at currently over $4 a gallon to the nearest store or a store I would like, spend hours trying on clothes to find something that, you know, that fits me and works. When they're just coming to my house, it makes it so much easier on me. And I really love these services. I think they're totally worth it for the convenience alone. So that's what I kept from the month of April. If there's any items you have any questions about that I didn't get, the one item that's coming to mind is the yellow flutter sleeve top that was in my trunk club. That one was a pale yellow, beautiful. I love the color yellow. It's a hard color for me to wear. But when I took it upstairs and I tried it on, first of all, that little t-shirt was $79, and it did have some great detail with the Georgette flutter sleeves. I just had to be honest with myself between looking in the mirror and looking at the footage that it wasn't doing anything for my coloring. When one person, a friend of mine, gave her the link, and she looked at it and she said, maybe with a tan it would look good, but you're so pale in the winter. And actually, I'm not as pale as I appeared in the yellow top. It's just that it really sucks all of the color out of my complexion. So I didn't keep that one. Also, I noticed on the footage, you could see my belly button, like the outline of my belly button through the fabric. So I think it might have been a little too tight, but if I'd have gone any bigger, it would have been so big that it would have shown way too much in my chest area. So just in the practical sense, that one needed to go back. That's the only thing I can really think of that springs immediately to mind of all of the items and kind of stands out as a why didn't she get that? So I think the money I've spent this month has been good. A lot of these are kind of investment pieces, very good quality. Not Your Daughter's Jeans, Michael Stars, Calvin Klein. I think I got good prices on those things considered, or at least fair market value. And I won't have to replace those items for years. Well, I think that's about it. That's about all I got to talk about this month. If you have anything you'd like to talk about, put it in the comments below. I love talking with you guys. I answer all my comments. If you enjoy unboxings, particularly fashion unboxings, feel free to subscribe if you'd like. I'm always tickled when someone else joins us here and comes along for the ride. I really appreciate, once again, you taking the time to spend with me and hear what I kept in the month of April. I've said this before, I know time is valuable, and that you spend just a little bit of it with me. That really, really means a lot. I appreciate you, and I hope that you have a good rest of your Saturday and weekend. Bye-bye, and be blessed.